That right there, folks, is Kenworth. That's Inland Kenworth. Of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Why am I at Kenworth? Well, because this truck I'm driving is a big old piece of shit. Truth is, it's just got a lot of miles on it. It's got a lot of problems. And not much different than my last truck. My last truck that I had here before they switched me into this one. So this is truck 44. That was truck number 50. Just to clarify. It's got a DEF issue, the DEF system, the DEF system. It continues to want to derate. Pops up on the dash, derate. If you haven't experienced that, essentially what that means is there's something in that system that needs to be cleaned out, needs to be burned out, needs to be something. So yesterday, I was in Flagstaff, Arizona. That's as far as I made it from California. And I drove with it 133 miles. And I'm talking about 133 miles of it doing this shit right here. To get to a shop that was open that my fleet manager sent me to so that they could do some sort of computer flash, some sort of computer forced derate on it. Just a bunch of shit. An oil pressure sensor got put on there. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of this damn truck. There it is. And I'm tired of it because I know folks that work here, they have trucks that ain't big piles of shit. And the real problem is these 2016 T680s have the PACCAR engine, has a dead rear axle. Not that has anything to do with it's what's wrong with it right now, but they're just garbage, man. They're garbage trucks. And I know they're talking about getting rid of them. Like they're going to get rid of them. Mine's got 634,000 miles on it or something. But it's time, y'all. It's time. I'm frustrated. Woo! Man, I'm tired of breaking down. I just wanted to share my stressed out moment with y'all. Just aggravated. So, yeah, I get a lot of folks that chime in and they talk to me about Millis, you know, and Millis has got all the new equipment and all that. And I'm not knocking Millis. This ain't a video. They ain't do nothing wrong to me. So I'm on home time now, and I was just reviewing that video, and something that came to mind, well, that I wanted to add. A couple things. I got a rental truck for that truck that was broke down. The 2018 Volvo from Penske. That bastard ended up getting a cracked radiator. And when I first got it, the coolant was low. So we put coolant in it. And the coolant just kept on coming out, but whatever. So I ended up with a cracked radiator. They had to tow me a new one because it was not safe to drive. But what I wanted to say was, I talked to the owner of the company, and I talked to his right hand, essentially he's the director of operations, because I sent an email about my concerns and things with the company, and I need it to be said because it would be unfair to not highlight this. Because I know it's easy for people to just say, well, you know, I wouldn't be there, you know, breaking down all the time and all this. There's a lot of other things to consider when you pick a company to drive for, which is something I'm going to talk about in another video. But one thing is not just what happens to you, but how your company reacts to what happens to you. And my company falls over themselves to apologize and try to make things right when things are done wrong. And they don't try to act like they're perfect or that it's something that must be my fault, must be something I did. No, they don't attack me personally at all. They definitely trip over themselves to try to make it right. And I wanted to throw that in this video so that way, because I know I do a lot of bitching about this truck that I have to drive. But they did let me know, just hold on, we got some new ones coming. This COVID mess has slowed down production and all that, but the order should be here within the next 6 months. At the time I'm recording this video today, this is about this is May the 5th of 2020. That was 3 weeks ago, two weeks ago maybe. So anyway, wanted y'all to know that. Again, trying to be transparent about my trucking career. Whole point of this video, whole point of this channel, for the most part. But if I could ever get into a truck here that didn't constantly have problems, man, this place has got more miles and opportunity for me right now anyway than Millis did. That doesn't mean that is the truth for everybody. My financial needs are a bit, I think, elaborate than others. Things that me and the wife are trying to do. Some folks are already established. They got what they got going on, and it's okay to have a slow week here, a slow week there. And I know that in truck driving you have some slow weeks, but it got to be a little more common than not. And so that's why I had to make a change. A lot of times, anytime you make a change, you're looking down the barrel of having to marry a new set of problems. Well, by God, that's my new set of problems. I got a company that's got a bunch of miles. They pay me better. But I just cannot stay rolling. And if I have to hear one more person tell me, well, you make more money rolling than you do not rolling, I might drive my truck off a bridge. No shit.
Oh shit.
And that just gets me just... I know that. So, here we are, Albuquerque, New Mexico, broken down. Well, the truck's running. You can probably hear it running. So what's happening is I can't really accelerate beyond 55 miles an hour, and then it cuts me down to like 15 if I'm going up a mountain, up a hill or something. So a steep grade. So I'm waiting for in the morning for Kenworth to open up so that they can do whatever they got to do, and then maybe get me back running again. All I know is there's two things that are true in my life right this very moment. Number one is I hate that truck right there. Number two is Carol Baskin did it. Until next time, drive on, driver. Y'all stay safe out there.